Should you actually go for the new Ruud Gullit card in eFootball? Shocker, in-depth player review. Hey everyone, welcome back to eFootball Lab, your go-to place for player reviews, gameplay breakdowns, and tactical insights. Today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about cards in the game right now, the new Ruud Gullit. Now let's be honest, Ruud Gullit has always been a monster in this game. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore competitor, you've likely experienced firsthand how dominant he can be. From his physical presence to his technical skills, Gullit has been consistently S-tier across multiple versions. But now that we have this new version of Gullit, a big question arises. Is he really worth going for, especially if you already have his previous card? Let's break this down step by step. 1. First impressions. From the moment I added the new Gullit to my squad, I could tell he was going to be a physical force on the pitch. His movement felt solid, he held off defenders with ease, and his ability to recover possession in midfield was top-notch. But here's the thing, while he's definitely good, no doubt about that, I noticed that the difference between this new Gullit and the previous one is surprisingly small. And that brings us to the main point of this review. Second stat comparison and performance. When you line up both versions of Gullit, old and new, their stats are extremely similar. Sure, the new card has minor improvements in areas like acceleration, finishing, and jumping, but these changes are quite subtle in real gameplay situations. Acceleration, a bit sharper, yes, but not game-changing. Tight possession and balance. Improved slightly, making him more responsive in tight spaces. Finishing, better, but Gullit was never really known for being a clinical finisher anyway. Jumping, noticeable in aerial duels, but again, not a huge leap from the last card. So if you're expecting a massive upgrade, you might be disappointed. 3. The real difference, Playstyle. Now here's where things get interesting. And honestly, this might be the deciding factor for many players. The older Gullit comes with the whole player playstyle. This is huge. Whole players make intelligent attacking runs, drift into open spaces, and are always available to link up play. They're unpredictable and extremely hard to mark. In fact, I've had games where Gullit would pop up in the perfect position without me even triggering a manual run. That's how effective the whole player role is. They're great for structured play, but you lose that element of surprise and fluidity. If you're someone who prefers free-flowing, dynamic movement in the final third, the older Gullit might actually suit your style better. 4th, positional flexibility. One thing I love about both Gullit cards is how versatile they are. You can comfortably play them as center forward, CF, left wing forward, LWF, right wing forward, RWF, or even as left midfielder, LMF, or right midfielder, RMF, depending on your tactics. In any of these positions, Gullit performs exceptionally well. His strength, height, and ball control make him a nightmare for defenders, regardless of where you put him on the pitch. 5. Price versus value. Let's talk resources. We all know pack openings are risky at times, and you could spend a lot before getting your favorite player. Whether you're purchasing eFootball coins or grinding for coins, you're investing a lot. So, is the price justified? If you don't have any version of Gullit, then absolutely yes, go for this card. He'll elevate your squad and give you a rock-solid presence both in attack and midfield. But if you already have the previous Gullit, especially the whole player version, I'd suggest saving your coins. The upgrades aren't significant enough to warrant a replacement, and you might even find yourself missing that free-roaming whole player behavior. 6th, final verdict. To sum it all up, gameplay-wise, he's elite. Stat-wise, slight improvements, nothing drastic. Playstyle-wise, possibly a downgrade if you prefer more creative movement. Value-wise, worth it only if you missed out on the previous Gullit. So should you go for the new Gullit? Yes, if you're a first-time Gullit owner. No, if you already have the last one. That's it for today's review. Let me know in the comments. Which version of Gullit do you prefer? Have you noticed a difference in play style like I did? Who should I review next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future reviews, tactics, and eFootball content from eFootball Lab. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep dominating the pitch.